Hello, everybody, and thank you for listening to Cub and Chub. If you're checking us out for the first time, just want to let you know this podcast contains adult content. So if you or your little ones are not ready to hear very adult content, maybe don't check this one out right now. Maybe come back later. Tim, you want to say anything?
If you don't want to hear your children complaining about me talking about my ass or me saying, I want to get up it,
Right.
then maybe don't listen.
There you go. Thanks, everybody.
Love you.
I'm so sorry. I need to be in the mode. I started recording and I wasn't there yet, so...
Okay, sorry.
No. You're good. I hit record and I triggered you to go, and I was like, still, it's okay. You know what?
Hi.
Hey, Tim. How are you doing?
I'm perfect.
Yeah.
How's life going?
Going good. I had my infusion today.
Yes.
So I've got my Hulk juice in me, so I should be good for 6 to 8 weeks. How are you doing?
I'm perfect as usual.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's a complete lie. I'm normally bitter at best. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually having my juice inside of me as well.
Okay.
I do this thing where if I'm going to specific cities that I know I will be active, I if I'm about to
wow. Okay, there you go. There
if
it
I'm
is.
about to I like to be beyond pure ferment. I like to be completely empty.
Okay.
So I do a 3-day juice in which it just helps me to feel, nice and light and able to do all the things I like to do. And
Yeah.
I've been told it things taste better. So yeah, I do a 3-day juice when I'm going out of town to places. And I just enjoy my pineapple juice with a little cucumber juice.
Oh.
And twisted with a green of some sort. What this week it's kale. So
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
And how, I understand the prep work that's involved. How do you feel emotionally while you're doing this? I know for me, food is a comfort thing. So when I am purposely depriving myself of stuff, I'm not in the best mood.
So, okay. So it's a different juicing when juicing for a specific reason like this is actually pretty freeing because after the first day sucks.
Yeah.
Listen, it's going to your body is going to be like, hey, food, you want this energy, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I need all of the treats and I don't know, multivitamins that you have within your food. But I look at it as an investment to the Saturday that I'm gonna have. It feels like I have a control over something while I'm doing it. And then the third day, nobody can ever, I can't describe it to you the way that it feels on the third day. Like when you have nothing kind of in your system.
Yeah.
Like just even peeing feels orgasmic. So for me, I can't speak for, all you normal hoes, but
well, I mean, I have tried like intermittent fasting and stuff over the years, and I do like there is that moment you read a lot of people who are like, when you're doing these things, the first day or the first couple of days can be very, very hard or whatever. But when you reach a certain milestone and it kind of hits you, there's sometimes a euphoric feeling or kind of like you've hit what you were trying to do, and that kind of hits you
Yeah.
in a certain way. So I hear you. Nice.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it and I can't wait to bounce and, do all the things that I love to do on 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 Mr. Man there.
Mr. Man. Okay, so I was gonna say, are you going to visit anybody in particular?
Yeah, I'm gonna visit a friend, and they shout out to them. They know who they
Yeah.
are.
Okay.
Um, I I enjoyed the time that I spend with them when I can get it,
There you go.
and yeah, so I'm
Nice.
very happy to.
I will say one thing to those listening. Me and Tim, when we talk about our diets or what we're doing for our bodies, we are not medical professionals. We are not dietitians. So we are in no way
Not even a little bit.
not even a little bit. So we're not promoting or saying that anybody should be doing this. We are just sharing what's going on in our lives. So
Listen,
just want to
don't
put that
if
out there.
you think that juicing is for you, great, but don't do it because I told you to do it. Um,
Yeah,
go about your life how you see fit, and I will do as such as
that's
well.
right. To each their own.
Yes, but I would say that third day pee is everything.
The third
Um,
day piece, everything. That's the new T-shirt. Um,
Speaking of merchandise, we got merchandise out
we
there.
do. We got merchandise. If you guys go to our link tree, linktree.com/cubandchub,
Yes,
all of our social media sites are on there, including a link to T Public, where we have our new logo. Again, shout out Nick Morelli. Thank you so much.
thank you,
Yeah, we have this really cute. I ordered a shirt. I'll put it at some point for everybody. We have our listener Tylea. Shout out to Tylea.
Hey,
Um,
Talia, I love her so much.
Tylea is one of our favorites. Tylea put in an order for a shirt, and I was like, "Oh my god, thank you, Tylea!"
Ew.
Um, so cute. But stickers, totes, pillows, a bunch of cute
Help
little
us
things.
become a business.
That's right. Let's get this side hustle. I want to get my number 10 combo at McDonald's. So you just help
shoot,
me out.
shoot, I'm trying to travel to DR.
Mmm. We we can always dream. That's
Oh,
right.
first of all, if you put it out there in the universe will say, "Hey, maybe we'll think about that."
Maybe we'll put it on our list. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Tim,
she's
do you?
busy.
She's a busy girl. That universe. Well, Tim, you want to kick it off for us?
Of course I do. Hi, I'm Tim
And I'm Bear, and this is Cub.
and Chubb. Hey.
Hello.
So today we're going to talk about traveling.
Oh, love it.
Bear, like, do you travel a lot? Do you do a lot of that?
I did pre-pandemic, right?
Okay,
So
yeah.
I finally got into like the travel. I caught the travel bug,
Mhm.
and then the pandemic happened, and so
Shut it
haven't.
down.
Yeah, I haven't traveled as much recently, but I did. I've had the opportunity to. Oh my gosh! Well, you know what? You and I took a trip to Austin
We did
for your
last
birthday.
June for
That's
my
right.
birthday.
Yeah, we had a nice little birthday trip to
Good
Austin. Had never been
times.
there before.
Listen,
Um,
I thought I was not going to be able to deal with the heat, but it was okay. It
it
was okay.
it was more tolerable than I thought. That was the biggest
Yeah.
thing on my mind too. And
And I want to say one thing.
yeah,
The thing about Austin, I thought it was going to be hot, but they have their heat down right. They understand
yeah.
that they are blazing hip hop and R&B.
Mm.
And they have water at every single intersection.
You have bouncers handing out water to people who aren't even going into their club. They're just like, here, you probably need this. It's
You have
crazy.
to actually want to dehydrate to be
Yeah,
able.
yeah. They know what's up down
And I
there.
want to say, any of you hot ass places, need to take heed
Yeah, yeah. No,
because
Austin
that is
figured
the
it
way
out.
that you do, a hot place.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, so yeah, we had a great time in Austin.
Hmm.
Um, I've had a couple trips to Buffalo to go see the partner's family,
Yes.
and it's cold and cold, but that's fine. Love it. Um,
It's
but
the Buffalo Bills,
the
right?
Buffalo Bills, go
Straight
Bills!
things.
Straight
Yes.
things that happen.
Hmm.
Um, a side note: the sweatshirt I'm wearing is
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys colors.
I noticed that.
And it was on my wish list, but his parents bought it for me. So when I'm
Oh,
out wearing this, people are like, "Go Dallas," and I'm like, I don't do that. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, this is just a shirt.
I'm
They're
like,
like,
they're
"Go
actually
Dallas." Yeah,
I was like, actually sports? No.
yeah. I don't do sports
It's
ball.
just the color,
Yeah,
sweetie.
I'm just wearing something. Um,
Fashion.
so, but I mentioned this on the last podcast, but when I turned 30, I had an opportunity to go to Thailand,
Hmm.
and getting over that anxiety hump of like getting on a plane and long traveling and going to a place where you don't speak the language, like totally changed my brain. I went from somebody who had never flown or like gone out of country, and I'm like, I want to go everywhere now. So yeah,
Yes.
Thailand was a blast. I did London and Paris with another shout out back to Galen and his wife Lacey. We did a trip a couple years ago, and London and
Beautiful. I
Paris was,
remember that France, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We did the tunnel, so we went between London and Paris, and
Mm,
oh,
very
so good.
Parisian.
Paris. I did my Belle impersonation through the streets, like there goes the baker with his bitch, like always. Um, it was very fun. And then you know what, Lisa and Jared, we did a trip to Cancun. We did
Yeah.
like a little pre-Christmas trip, and did an all-inclusive resort. And let me tell you something. I know that you and I are trying to figure out our next thing, but if you can get to a place where the food and drinks are free, it doesn't matter where you are. You're just good.
Like, as long as there is a pool and someone serving drinks that you do
his
not have to pay for.
his name was Angel. I would
Oh,
swim up to the
not
bar. His
Angel.
name was Angel. Would swim up to the bar, and Angel would be like,
Oh,
"Hello, Carlos." I'm like, "Hello, Angel." And
not Carlos.
Carlos, yep. And
Not changing your name.
I was living my life. Um, and he would make me strawberry mojitos, and
Ooh.
oh, just floating in the pool with all day. Just the best.
He was
Just the
trying to
best.
get his rent.
Yeah, and and Angel made bucket. We took care of
Yeah.
Angel. He was good. He was good people. But you know what's really weird about like traveling is, and I experienced this a little bit when we went to Austin, which is like I can only go for so long. At some point, you're like, I've eaten the food. We've gone out. We've drank every night. We've seen some of the sights.
Yeah.
It's like you got to figure out your perfect kind of time frame, because I usually hit a wall where I'm like, wouldn't mind being in my bed.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Do you have that when you travel?
Absolutely. It's the first day. Um, I I have a job now that I am traveling
Hmm.
um for every 3 to 6 months. I'm going to a new place. And while that is nice and the pay is good, um I often the first maybe 2 weeks are very negative for me
Mm,
because I want things the way that I want them, and it's not going to be that way in an Airbnb.
yeah.
Like the space that I curate when I have an apartment is very comforting and very like low key and what I need, and that isn't always how other people curate spaces. So a lot of times when I travel, um like going to places like even for pleasure, I do miss my energy when I come back to the hotel.
Hmm.
But I love being like say in Austin, but it's
Yeah.
something about just I just love being with my things sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when you're at a hotel, it's cute, it's nice. But unfortunately, because I'm not buku rich, I don't have like the huge whirlpool tub.
Yeah.
Like, and
Right.
so it is it's something that like I struggle with because I do want to travel more,
Yeah.
but I I just I love me and what I create. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
that energy in that space, sure.
But I do understand what you're talking about like a wall where you're just like, I want to go home.
Yeah, I when you go to Thailand, it's kind of because of the time difference. If you go for less than 2 weeks, it's a bit
Yeah.
of a waste because your
Hmm.
brain's so confused. But I do remember like getting to like the second week and like halfway through, and I'm like, I need a Burger King burger. I need some terrible pizza.
I need a
You know,
McDonald's without spaghetti.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. These views are beautiful, but you just kind of miss those creature comforts even when you're in paradise. It's very
yes.
weird. Let me ask you, what places have you been to, or even places you're thinking like were so amazing you want to go back to? Any kind of revisits?
So a revisit for me, LA was
Yeah.
really fun. I went to go see one of our mutual fraternity brothers,
Woo woo.
Joshua,
What's up, Josh?
and he was amazing. But now I follow a lot of people that are in LA.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rebellion rugby team. They are
Nice.
amazing, and I would love to go see one of their games.
Yep.
Um, and there are a few other little, I won't say little, there are a few other like TikTokers and stuff that I follow that like I message back and forth,
Yeah.
and I would love to meet them in person. Um,
LA, I just did LA for the first time this year too, and I say I did LA. We visited Al's brother who lives outside of LA,
yeah,
and we kind of
Silver
did
Lake. Was that Silver
no
Lake? That's where
lock.
the bears are, child.
Oh no, we were in La Crescenta somewhere. It's some suburb, and
Yeah.
but and we had a blast. But we didn't do anything really like LA proper.
Mm.
We went hiking in the mountains, and
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
went out to eat and that kind of stuff. But um, and we did Disneyland, or so which
Oh,
that was a lot of fun.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but I didn't do any like downtown LA,
You
anything
weren't
like
about
that.
like the WeHo life or anything like that.
Yeah,
Although
there's
I don't think that I want to be a part of that.
I mean I'm curious to like just check it out and see what's going on down there, like some of the drag life and
Yeah.
some of the queer experiences down there. But again, his brother's been there for many years now, and he's seen the scene, and he's good. And
Yeah.
Al's good. So I think maybe if we go, maybe we can check some of that stuff out for sure.
And a lot of my revisits are because I want to go with the right people.
Mm,
Um I would like to revisit New York City with maybe you.
I've never been.
Ah!
And I've technically been there waiting for a connecting train in Penn Station,
Dang
but
it.
no. And I went out to smoke a cigarette, and there was a skyscraper with a transformer on the side of it, and I almost peed myself. It was 2 a.m. I went out and I looked up, and like Megatron is looking down at me, and I'm like, oh no, I can't.
You were Shia LaBeouf.
I was not. Yeah, I was shy. I was shy, and that wasn't working for me. I've always wanted to go. I think there's something. I don't know. Like I don't think I've been to a big city like
City.
that,
Yeah,
and so there's something slightly intimidating about like getting out of the airport. Do I get an Uber? Do I get a cab?
that's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know,
I need somebody. I think me, you, and somebody who is maybe even Josh, somebody who is kind of above it
yeah. You know,
that
DG David
Yeah.
lived in Williamsburg, Brooklyn for a minute, and I kind of
Mm.
part of me wants to be like, David, you should come with us because he kind of like
Yeah.
he's like it's okay, just follow me. So
I need that person that's like, you're not gonna get mugged, sweetie. It's
right,
fine until you do, and then that's
right, and then
they know what to
that's
do there too.
right,
Like,
yeah. So there's a little bit. I think like living in Richmond downtown and stuff is like kind of opened up like city life a little bit, but it's again it's night and day compared to some of those really
yeah.
big centers. So yeah, curious about that.
So yeah, and it's like New York. Um, I'll tell you a story about New York. I went with an ex,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, they're just a type A personality,
Yeah.
and I am not. And I don't want to talk about him in a negative light because he's actually a nice person. But we just didn't enjoy that trip.
Yeah.
So I would like to do that. I would like to go to a Broadway show. If I
Is
could.
is this the trip where you went to go see Jagged Little Pill and there was like
Yes, I went to
somebody?
go see Jagged Little Pill. It
Uh
was my first Broadway show ever. And in true fashion of just being the Tim that I am, somebody got triggered in the actual play itself while it was going on, and they stopped the whole scene, everything
uh
that was going on, and they made everybody leave the theater.
like
And
because
so we're
somebody was
just
having a panic attack
I
or
I don't know if they had a panic attack or they just
mm.
felt like it was real. I don't know.
Oh,
Or maybe somebody touched them inappropriately
oh
at
my
the
gosh.
inappropriate time. Yeah, so like it was something just
Oh, and
so
didn't you
yeah.
leave your cell phone in there
And I
too?
no, I didn't leave my cell phone because
Uh,
that would have been real bad. I
oh,
left my headphones in there trying to get the hell out of there.
oh, that's right. Yeah,
And and then I was like, oh well, I'll just go back in there. They were like, no, uh,
yeah,
stay your black ass out here. And I was like, all right. And so between that and communication errors between me and said person,
yeah,
it was just not a good, it wasn't a good experience. And it helped me realize some things. So
yeah.
yeah.
And traveling, it's important because it's you got to be able to travel with somebody that you you communicate. There's nothing like being in a place you're not used to, along with somebody
Yeah.
that you're not communicating well with. Like that can really
Exactly. We were
derail.
walking and walking and walking. I was like, where are we going? And it like kind of ignored that. And I was
Mm.
like, this ain't no. This I was like, this ain't how you do that,
this,
bruh.
this
Like
is this is not my this isn't my communication style.
yeah, this isn't my communication style. I'm not gonna walk 16 blocks and not know where I'm going to eat.
Right.
So
No,
so
thank you.
so that that relationship is no more.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so on to the
Hell,
next one.
hello to him. By the way, we'll just hello.
Yes, shout out
Hi.
to him. I hope that if he's listening, I actually hope not because it is what it is. But yeah, shout out to you. You're a good person, and thank you for the things that you did when you did them right. Um,
Random quiz question that has nothing to do with the topic. Any
yeah,
exes that you do not wish to communicate with again?
Clyde, and I
Oh,
will
I
put that shit out there.
beep
I don't
beep
like. No,
beep.
no, no. I
Why?
don't.
We'll ask the producer engineer how he feels about that. Calling out
um,
people's legal names.
Listen, I don't like you. You
Oh,
ruined my credit,
oh,
and I just getting back to the place I was at
I,
24, bitch. And
yeah, mm,
you are somebody that it's the only person relationship that I can't talk to and
yeah.
will not. So your enjoy. I'm good love enjoy. Uh,
Mm. Whoa. Okay. So on that note, Tim, why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back.
bye.
And we're back. And we're
Oh,
back. And
yes,
we're back.
yes.
Gonna drop it.
Trap, trap, trap.
Thank you. Okay, so we're
Hey.
back. Hello. So, Tim, we're talking about traveling. We talked a little bit about places we've been to or even places we want to revisit.
Yes, we
Um,
are.
what's on your bucket list? What are some places you want to hit up? And maybe like even some like queer, gay centric ones. What's on your list?
Well, I will say that my bucket list is pretty short for
Okay.
this. I would like to go to Jamaica.
Mm.
I also want to go to like Iceland
Oh, okay.
because that sounds very cute. And I've
Um,
seen a lot of people that went,
yeah.
and I'm like, girl, that's like you come back so rejuvenated and stuff like that. And I'm like, I want to go.
Iceland looks pretty. It's the food that throws me off because
Mm,
it's like shark soup and like that kind of stuff.
yeah,
And you can get other stuff, but it's like really expensive because they're importing it because it's an island. So I'm always like,
well,
oh,
this
this
is
looks
bucket list, so I'm assuming that I'll be rich.
sure,
But
sure, very, very rich at that point. Also, I take that back. I don't know if shark soup is a real thing, but they just have some very unique Icelandic food that doesn't appeal to me on paper.
yeah, like seal blubber, or
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what their burger pizza situation is, so gotta look into a couple of those things. But I do want to go there.
Americans have injected themselves into everything. I'm sure they have injected themselves into Iceland by now.
Probably.
It just will
Uh,
cost you $5 billion to get a slice of pizza. But
can I ask you? I don't know if this is a problematic white question. You can go ahead and slap me virtually if it is. Um,
oh, I'll wait
okay, thank you, thank
till
you.
I see you.
So you see me in person. Am I wrong in thinking that I've read that there are some homophobic issues with Jamaica and like
Yes.
I know that some of the I know some of the Caribbean islands and some of the islands down there in general have different feelings about homosexuality, but I felt like maybe I saw something. I don't know.
So there is homophobic tendencies down there.
Yeah,
But I think that there are specific spots that you can go that are more
gay friendly than
gay
others.
friendly. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say like they out here, you know, catering down to the gays, but they definitely think that money talks. And
money's money, right?
and gays have, generally, I will say generally, we have a spending account that is larger than
Mm-hmm.
the average for people family.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So if there are specific places that you can go, and I'm sure there are resorts there that they
Yeah.
understand what it is.
That's the thing. Jamaica has like a number of high quality resorts and all
Yeah.
inclusive resorts, as we know I'm a fan of. Um, but yeah, I was just kind of curious
100%.
about that a little bit.
Yeah. So I want to go to Jamaica. I'm I'm new to this idea that I may want to travel more
Okay,
because uh I don't like heat.
you are not into heat.
I'm not a heat person. I'm a whole nother person when I'm hot. Um I call him Tom.
Oh,
He's not he's not to be played with.
mm,
Um he won't be he won't be stopped once he starts.
yeah.
Uh, so
As
yeah,
your former roommate, I can attest to the fact that you do not like heat.
I
It's
do not.
you like a chilly room. You like a nice cool.
I'm a polar ice cap type of person.
Yeah,
We need to save them,
yeah,
everyone. Global warming is real.
yes.
Um, yes. So I'm just beginning to have the idea that hot places are okay. They have air conditioning.
You did pretty well in Austin. I
I
was,
think I did. There were
yeah,
times when I was like, yeah, we need one more block and I'm gonna have to
yeah. We did walk a lot in the heat, but I'll be honest. I expected more like not complaining, but kind of like low energy from you because of the heat situation.
Yeah, or
And
just
you were,
silence. Like,
yeah, and but you were good. You did well. We
yeah,
had the car had good AC. We can get to a restaurant. Like we made it okay.
exactly. And the restaurants, cater to an air conditioning situation.
Right.
So it was
Yeah.
nice. Um, so it really opened that trip in specific, uh, opened me up to wanting to travel to places that are maybe closer to the equator, um,
Yeah.
like New Orleans, um, other places like the DR, Puerto Rico,
Mm-hmm.
like some of those places. I'm like, maybe I'll skedaddle from America and go on over.
Could you see yourself cruising?
I won't say no, but it has to be the right situation.
Okay.
I'm not going with somebody's family.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that only because if I want to be around you, then I have to be stuck on a boat.
Well, in all fairness, the boat is huge, so you could be stuck in your room without them.
Yeah, but okay, so normally other people's families aren't want to don't want to go on like naked bear.
Oh, this is also true. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
So
it's
like
a
I am
it's a
I am
different
looking
family.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking for, events that are going to get the party started.
Mm-hmm.
Um I'm looking for things that are sponsored by Growler, Scruff. Uh,
Sure. Sure.
and if you don't know what that is, you don't need to.
That's right.
So
Not everything is for you.
it please put that in your pocket and
Not
pull it out when you
everything
need to.
is for you.
No, it is not. Truer words have never been spoken.
Whew.
Um, the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no, but I would go on a cruise, but like I said, it has to be catered to my specific needs.
Yeah. No,
Like
that's fair.
I don't want to go on a 80s and up cruise.
Yeah, I've been looking at Virgin Cruises. They've got a cruise line that's 18 and up only.
Okay.
So no kids, but not necessarily catered to the
19-year-old.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I don't know if I want to be drunk on a cruise
But
with
but okay, so
20
this is
year
the thing.
olds either.
Sometimes 20-year-olds have a good time. Um,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
like,
really know what I would talk to them about though.
can we go on a cruise of like 30 to 60 year olds like that just want to have a good time and chill? I'd be game for
Yeah,
that. That sounds like fun.
maybe not the Coke ones.
No, no, you can
Uh,
if you're I think if you're doing coke at that age, like you're good with the all ages coke party.
yeah,
That's
like
fine.
go to the circuit parties.
You've got your cruise. You,
Yeah,
yeah.
I want the 30 to 60-year-olds that like watch Avatar and like
And
drink
just
wine
drink wine and just nibble all day and
and
maybe
like
a
have good conversation.
mm,
Maybe want like to sponsor Cub and Chub to come on for a
right.
live podcast.
Cub and chub
Uh,
and more. That's right.
yeah, that would be cute. I could see that.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Fair enough.
What about you? Like, do you have bucket? I'm sure you have like a list
I
before
I
you stop traveling.
do like generically like I do want to visit Italy. I think that would be a
Mm.
fun trip. Just the food alone. I just want to
Yeah.
like do one of the like even do one of like the river cruises that like stops at the cities in Italy and just get off and eat all day. Like I just want to do
Mm.
that. That sounds like fun. I would like to do Iceland and like a Nordic kind of Viking kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
up my whiteness. Also, I am Scottish in my background, so I would love to go to Scotland and visit my homeland, if you
I
will.
find that
So
are you offended by this accent, people? Are you?
you should be, yeah. Um, Gosh, it's also what is that character from Austin Powers, Fat Bastard? He's got like the worst.
Oh,
He's like, get in my belly, like you got to. It's like really big and
yeah.
loud.
Sounds like
Um,
Eureka. Like,
you're She does a good mean. She does a good fat bastard actually. Um,
Oh, she's doing an accent?
anyway, any gay.
I am
So
totally just playing. I love Eureka. You found
yes,
it.
yes. Let them come for you.
Listen,
His
I
handle
want
on
to.
Twitter
No,
is.
ma'am. No, ma'am. Beep.
Beep. That's self.
No,
the self audio.
I'm completely playing. I want to shout out Gary.
Oh, Gary,
Gary, we
yes,
love you. You know who we know your last name and
brother
everything.
Gary.
I just want to let you know that I do know that you were not around for the 70s.
Oh,
Um,
he was hurt,
he was
Tim. He was
heated.
hurt by your words.
He was. And I just want you to know that I love you so much and that you are young at heart.
Wow. Wow. Can we I'm going to talk about my queer bucket list now if that's okay.
Okay.
While Gary gets over the
Wait.
right.
I,
No. No, this is why you guys need to be watching the video podcast because what you would see is him going he's young at heart. And then the dead eyes. That was amazing. No, yeah, no. Own up to your comedy. It's great. It's great. It hurts. It's offensive.
oh,
It's wonderful.
offensive. I don't think it's
It's
offensive.
offensive. No, no.
Oh,
So where are some queer places you want to go? Thank you, Tim. I'd
oh,
like to go.
there. Where are some queer places you would like to go?
That's okay. That's okay. Um,
Girl, this podcast is not
ugh.
professional.
It is not. It is not. Um, no, there's so like a couple years ago, you know how you get those gay Facebook groups that would pop up and like different things like gay camping and
Yes.
gay whatever. And so at one point, a group was suggested to me called Bear, what I thought was Sitkeys. It's Sea Gays. Sea
Yes, like
Gays?
see the gays.
See the gays, sea gays,
See they
bears,
see them run.
see them run, see them gays. Bear Sea Gays Week. And Sea
Yes.
Gays is a city, I believe, in Barcelona, Spain,
Mm.
where every fall they have a bear week. And it's
Ooh.
just people from all over the world travel and come to this place for 7 to 10 days. And every day has like a party planned and like different themes.
Ooh.
It's on the beach. So part of me is like, that'd be kind of fun to be like around other big queer people and just
Yeah. Maybe they don't speak English.
maybe they do, maybe they don't, and just kind of
We
like, and
speak body.
yeah, body. Sorry, I'm
Talking body.
thinking about Ursula. Like, wow, wow, boom. Tim, what are some places that you think of that you're like, I don't really want to go there, I don't really care, or don't have much interest? Anything like kind of like meh?
Russia. Not
Russia?
interested in going to Russia.
Nope. And thankfully at the moment our government doesn't really want us going over there either, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. I also probably don't want to go to any place that doesn't want me there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a beautiful person that I am, if you don't feel that my demographics suit your needs, then I don't want to be there.
Mm.
Also, I have a couple more. Hold on just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, certain parts of the Middle East.
Okay.
Just because I don't know, like I would love to go just to visit and see, all the culture and everything. It's very beautiful culture, but I don't know what is okay and what is not.
It's the same reason I don't want to go to certain places in our country because I don't
Yeah,
know if when you smell the gay, if my safety is
no,
going to be in question. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
if I like accidentally am drunk and I want to hold somebody's hand. that is
Yeah.
the same sex as me. I may not even like a lot of times I'll be holding folks' hand and I don't have no interest in them whatsoever.
Right.
And am I gonna be put in jail? And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the next Brittany Griner, somebody except I'm not famous. And they really don't care about my ass
Yeah.
over there. I'm just not interested, if I accidentally forget to take my weed gummies
Mm-hmm.
um,
Out your bag.
out of my bag, and y'all find it, are you gonna put me in, Azkaban jail? I think I am not fit for Death Eaters. I
No.
am. I'm not. I got too many, dark times in my life. Like,
I was gonna go somewhere really wrong with Death Eaters in prison, but I was like, no, this isn't that
listen,
podcast.
I don't mind dropping the soap, but you're not gonna magically make me upset.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
But what about you? Are there any places you don't want to go?
It's funny. When I was a kid, I had an obsession with Australia. Like my favorite bands were from Australia. I thought it was the wildlife was so different. Like I was like, I want to go see this. And as I've gotten older, I'm like, I'm good. It's not like I wouldn't like if it naturally happened, like sure, but I'm kind of like, I'm good.
Like Melbourne?
Sydney, Perth, these cities, I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
There are places in the United States that I have recently found out like the type of wildlife that they have, and I'm not interested anymore.
Like what?
Like rattlesnakes.
We we have
And like
we have rattlesnakes here in where we live.
I ain't never seen one.
Oh yeah, there are different types of rattlesnakes.
Where like I am so afraid to go into natural water because we have like white mouth moccasins or whatever.
Yep.
And like don't even talk to me if I see a black snake. I am
So even like non venomous,
I don't want to see a snake.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm scared. Scorpions.
Yeah, they're freaky.
I don't even like stink bugs. I saw a stink bug yesterday and I screamed.
You have to read it, it's right.
It was flying. I was like, what the hell? They fly now. They fly now. And I had to Google it, and they've been flying this whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, like I was just like, oh, okay.
Did you guys evolve?
Yeah, I was like, well, the flies is getting real big.
Yeah.
And I think that's evolution right there. To all of y'all people who think evolution is not a thing, have y'all seen these bugs that are out here now? They are gargantuan compared to when we were kids.
They're huge.
And that's saying a lot because we were smaller then. So, and I don't know, you would think with all the technology and stuff we got, we would be able to kill them fast. It don't seem like them things be dying fast enough when I be spraying that stuff on them. I'd be like, go somewhere. And they'd be like, I'm still here. And I'm telling you. No, and I'm like, please don't.
Some bugs are good. They help with plants and gardening. And
they do. I don't have no plants in this house. Not one.
And I don't need it. I'm good.
And I don't plan on getting none. And I just don't see why. I mean, I get it. They were here first.
Sure.
But I'm here now. So please just stay out in all of the outside. All of the outside is yours.
Well, Tim, this traveling podcast has really come full circle.
Wow. Yeah. So we really didn't talk about traveling too much.
We did. No, we did. We talked about where we've been, where we want to go again, bucket list, places we don't want to go, bugs.
I'm also not interested in going to Turks and Caicos. I don't know why. I just don't care to go.
That seems like a very specific island down there to not want to go to out of all of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's something about it. Like when people say, "Oh, I'm going to Turks and Caicos," viscerally makes me be like, ugh.
No reason, just
No reason. I don't know nothing about it.
okay.
I've never experienced a show on it or anything like that. I'm
Okay.
just like, ugh, no.
Okay. No tricks. I'll mark that off of our list for our future plans.
Yeah, so like, you know, I want to go to all the things that I can go to,
Mm-hmm.
but if it makes me feel like no, then I'm good.
Okay. Well, Tim, let's take a quick break, and we're gonna we're gonna come back, and we're gonna let people know what's
Oh
making
my
us
god.
what's making. we're gonna we're gonna let people know how we're feeling, what's making us live this week. How's that sound?
All right, that sounds real good.
Okay, we'll be right back, everybody.
Bye. What are we doing?
I don't want to do Turks and Caicos. Why? I don't know.
I
Wait,
don't
what?
know. I really don't. It has always been a thing. It's like, and we're
We're
back.
back. Woo, Tim.
So, Bear, what are you living for this week?
So I'm I'm gonna try to express a feeling
Okay.
about how I'm feeling because I'm feeling really good. So, long story short, I've not been right since I got COVID
Mhm.
all the way back in August. Like I've been off. My
Yeah.
energy was off. I got off of my training regiment, my eating habits. Like I got sick and I just have not been able to bounce back.
Mm.
And what's making me live this week is like I've turned a corner. Like I'm feeling good. I know the last episode I was sick and we were both tired,
Yeah.
but
It was some type of different.
it was a different episode. But I've turned some kind of corner. Like I'm feeling focused. I'm feeling um, like I have meaning and purpose, which has just been kind of like absent for a while. So
Good.
like I'm feeling good, and that's helping me live this week because I'm just kind of looking forward. I got my, I mentioned this earlier. I got my infusion for my medicine, which
Mhm.
it is can be a very um, anxiety inducing process. And
Yeah.
today it went relatively okay. I was only slightly anxious instead of like full blown panic attack. I'll take it.
And we call that growth.
Growth.
Yeah.
um yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm getting back into the swing of things and um feeling optimistic, so feeling good.
Yes.
Also wrote some music. Me and you were working on trying to get this song that me and Tim have like a billion different little jingles and jangles from over the years
Mhm.
that are just ideas. And
Especially those 2 years that we lived together.
yeah, we wrote some bops,
Yeah.
and we just never captured them. We have like some live videos and things like that, but trying to get them in some kind of proper recording fashion. So working on that. It's been a minute since I've recorded anything, so like, yeah, just feeling good.
I saw your TikTok. It was so cute. I love that song from you. Well, I love a lot
Oh,
of your songs, but like that one was really good.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's one that's been like again just kind of bouncing around and haven't captured it. So trying to work on that one too. So yeah. What about you, Tim? What's making you live this week?
Well, I am going to pat myself on the back,
Mm.
and I worked out all 4 days of this week.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
nice.
yeah. Now did I do like a full hour workout that you would think that you would do? No, but I
No,
did do something active each day.
you put in activity. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Good for you.
And I really am proud of myself. Also, I am proud of myself for um continuing doing this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm proud of both of us because me, I can get excited about something
Hmm.
and it fizzles out real quick, just like it came in.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have 4 episodes now.
This is number 5.
This number 5.
This is number
Yes.
5.
5 episodes of content.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of us. I'm very, very happy, and and the people that are listening, I would never think that people would want to hear me do more than the 2 minutes that they get out with me in person. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, I want to shout out one listener.
Yeah.
His name is Alex. I'm not going to give his last name.
Hi, Alex.
I will give his TikTok name. It's prince.ale.x. He looked at one of the TikToks that were on the Cub and Chub TikTok page, and he said skin and hair on point, and I appreciate that. It is something that I take very seriously, my skin, and most days my hair. So thank you, Alex, and thank you for listening. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you, Alex.
But yeah, those are the things I'm living for this week.
Awesome. Well, let me tell everybody the normal stuff. Again, you can follow us on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram at Cub and Chub. That's CUBANDCHUB, Cub and Chub. You can also find all. Say again.
And do.
Thank you. You can find all of our links, especially to our merchandise, at our Linktree website, linktree.com/cubandchub. Again, just going to shout it out a couple more times because he did a great job. Thanks again, Nick Morelli, for our logo. And yeah, we're just so happy. Tim, I'm proud of us too. I'm really, really proud of us. It's been great chatting with you every week. And like, I think I've seen you and connected with you more in the last 5 weeks than we've had in like the last few months because of traveling and distance. And I'm just so glad I can sit here and reconnect with you and tell everybody how awesome we are as a unit.
I mean, because truly we are the bee's knees of bears in general.
When you're the moment, you're the moment. It just is.
Come on now.
Tim, love you. You have a great day. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.